Gotcha. So once you really started, to come out and put this out publicly, what really changed in your life?
If I can tell you why I came out, and I'll tell you what changed, because a lot of people friendships change on me. A lot of people stop talking.
Yeah, steady boy.
Yeah, I admitted that. We heard enough.
Yo, the nigga don't realize that his first book he wrote, he talks about L.A. Buck, Young Buck. He said he had the best head in his life. Crazy.
But Wack, how he just sit here and call you all types of liars and do a whole interview telling y'all how he gay?
He came out on my, listen, he was married to my homegirl.
This shit crazy.
Nigga was married to my homegirl when he woke up and said, I'm leaving you for a man, I'm gay. And she called me, went crazy.
That is crazy. Is that who he was talking about in the interview?
Nigga, listen, when I tell you this, my homegirl, listen, bro, we live 2 houses from each other, nigga.
Yes.
The kids. 2 houses, nigga. My house there, 2 driveways to the left, her house. I shot her house up before. She had some Crips over there. She talked to R&B on my mama. She live in Atlanta. R&B talked to her. She like, yeah, I grew up with that nigga. That nigga crazy. We've been knowing each other since we've been kids, and he told me about Danny Boy when I called him. I told him he was a hater and this. The next thing you know, I have married this nigga, have a kid by this nigga, and he wake up and tell me he got something to tell me, leaving me for a man. He gay and went and did a tell-all book. R&B talked to her. Swear to God. She live in Atlanta right now. This ain't no bitch grew up in my neighborhood, nigga. Me and this woman girl grew up 2 houses from each other. Literally. So when she called me, guess what? I'm like, what's up? I'm getting married. I said, no shit, who you getting married to? Danny Boy. I said, the homie from the set? No, Danny Boy from Death Row. You can't do that. I told her, you can't. You heard him, listen. You heard the nigga say, Wack told my, what you call it, what the why you think of, and then now you see the nigga, like, nigga, what you mean? You done came out later on.
Yeah.
It's one thing if he was still living a heterosexual life and he said, I'm trying to put that on him. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing. That's one motherfucking thing. But nigga, she called me years later crying. I said, what's wrong? You wasn't lying to me. You what? What you mean? Why you just didn't stay on me? What you talking about? This nigga just told me he leaving me for a man. Who? Danny Boy. I said, I told you.
Should have listened a long time ago.
I said, I tried to tell you, nigga. You thought I was, you know what I'm saying? But I got it. She in love with the nigga. She don't know he playing the role he playing on the down low shit. Ladies, a few of y'all have been through that shit. I know some people that been through that shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? On the down low shit, I always tell y'all ever stick it towards who the fuck go control her. Oh, all I can do is tell you, you ain't never been my girlfriend. We ain't never been like that. We grew up next to each other, literally. Like literally. 2 houses from each other. I'm just looking out for you, but I get it. He in the closet. It's obvious he was in the closet. Did he tell the truth? Nigga, like, when he came out, nigga, he told her.
Yeah, he said when they separated, he slept in his car for 3 weeks and whatever, washing up in the LA fitnesses and stuff like that.
And then he was giving up ass to stay at somebody's house. He said he was staying
I
at
was about to say, don't leave that part out. Don't leave.
He said he was giving up what?
He was giving up ass to stay at somebody's house, but then he got with some other chick.
That's his name?
Yeah, he said that some dude was the only person. What did he say? That opened the doors for him or whatever when he was
let him
homeless.
in, and then it led somewhere.
That's who he started messing with.
And then he said he got with a chick, but it didn't feel right. It didn't sit right with him dating a chick. So he had to come out and tell her.
We're gonna get your stuff today, okay?
Shorty probably was asking him why he couldn't sit down, like why he always complaining when it's time to sit down.
This nigga Blicky is fried.
Come on, Blicky, man. Come the fuck on. What the
Blicky is fried. What'd you say, bro?
Wait, what'd he say he was doing? What?
He said he was basically selling ass to because he had nowhere to live.
There you go. But he mad at me because I'm telling.
Yeah, that's what we was getting to. He acting like he mad about anything about that shit, but he admitted it in a 20-minute interview. There's two of them.
But what it is though with them people, I think sometimes like them bisexual dudes, like they don't be wanting to be that sometimes. And they get in front of certain people, you know what I'm saying? And they try to turn back into the other shit and be forgetting the
Yep.
other. Like nigga, if you done put some shit like this out right here, right? When you crying, talking about you had to pretty much sell your ass, right? Why in the would you act tough like this nigga lying on me?
Okay.
That don't even make sense.
And then gonna say he don't have the proof. You ain't say you ain't do it, nigga. You said he don't have no proof. Like, get the fuck out of here.
That nigga said,
That was the craziest part. That nigga never once denied it. All he said was, "You ain't got the
hell nah,
proof."
he ain't got no proof.
That's all he said.
That nigga said he ain't got no proof. What time you want to do panning, baby? You sure? Open it up. That nigga said, Wack ain't got the proof. I ain't gonna argue with you about it. I know a little young buck right now today. Ain't no big deal. I know the little nigga. Crazy. How Uncle Murder say crazy, crazy, shit crazy.
Yeah, nigga, we don't need the proof if you already telling us. Like,
Bro,
you.
listen, that first book, because they say he got several books. The first book he wrote is the one when he bust my little homegirl head open.
Mm.
When he told her, came out and told her the little boy was born, he did that and then left and went to Chicago or something and did a tell-all book. She was up. You would have been up. Married a nigga, had a kid by this nigga. Yeah.
Man, I would be devastated.
Yeah, she parading around. You know what I'm saying?
And then you told her, I know she was so mad at herself
I
for
told
not
R&B
listening.
talked to her about a couple months ago. When she was coming back from the DR, because she live in Atlanta. I called her. And she was like, hell yeah, that nigga, that motherfucker told me I should have listened to his ass. She told R&B all kind of shit. She said, that nigga my house up before too. She said, what? She said, yup. My nigga pulled up the street. I had some LA niggas out there, and they was leaning on the car. I had never seen no shit like that in my life. These niggas was blued up, blue rubber bands, blue bandanas. I had never seen no shit like that on my street in my life. What'd she tell you, baby? What'd she tell you?
Nigga
She
Wack said,
crazy.
not today.
Nigga,
She
I shot that
crazy.
motherfucker up. When I tell you I shot that motherfucker up,
Nigga
nigga on
said,
me,
hold
nigga
on.
walk up. It up, the front door down, come through the house. She told him that nigga my house up. My motherfucker own that. She said, but my mama told me, cause you doing with them niggas out here, you know where you at?
Exactly.
This a all blood city. Bitch, is you crazy?
You gotta treat this shit like a school zone,
I
nigga.
never seen no shit like that in my life.
Yeah.
These niggas was on my block, nigga. These niggas was on my block like,
I know your eyes got big
I
as a
couldn't
motherfucker.
believe
Like,
it. I'm telling you, bro,
what?
I was like the nigga on what the is that? Minister Society. Remember we saw the nigga with the date? He was bobbing out your feet. Look, I
Hey,
couldn't
this
believe what
nigga
I saw.
crazy.
I could not believe it. Like that's my partner. So, but it's crazy. I think he done forgot the interviews he's done. Like, nigga, you copied to me. Straight up. You're literally copied to it. She was fucked up. I wonder if we got any ladies on the floor who done been through that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like some crazy shit like that. That's some crazy shit. So now I guess does he still deal with women or he just all the way because he left her nigga.
He said he was bisexual. He messed with both.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Crying, talking about he don't want his kids to be gay.
Huh?
Man, can't make this shit up.
That's what he said?
Yeah, crying, talking about he don't want it. What do he say? He don't want his sons or his son.
He
to
don't
be
want
gay.
his son to be gay.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure your daddy didn't want you to be gay, nigga.
What did he say made him go that way?
If we cut that shit off, we had heard enough.
Yeah, he said something about some stuff that happened to him when he was younger.
That nigga said, I can't come to Chicago. That nigga crazy.
And a couple other cities.
That nigga crazy. LGBTQ, them niggas is gang banging now. I get it.
Shit, they got all the colors.
I just don't get what he mad for if he admitting this shit.
Right. Is there something wrong with the dude that he got caught with, or is it just the embarrassment that he got caught? He don't want to admit it.
No, because the nigga talking about the dude in the book, somebody told me. He said, Wack, the nigga said that's the best head he ever got in his life. That nigga.
Oh shit.
He talking about the nigga. I mean, bro, you gay. Shit, what's the problem? That nigga said he doesn't have any proof. He never said he didn't do it. One of the niggas, listen, y'all remember when Godmama said the B2K nigga, the other nigga was trying to get her husband?
Yeah.
That was one of the niggas. Remember when she said
Oh
LA Buck?
yeah.
When she said Young Buck, that was one there. Yeah.